team in the WNBA for efforts like that one on the defensive end.
4 seconds, swing pass, Sykes, step back. And a shot clock violation for Washington.
Well, you can see that's how Minnesota has become the best defensive team of the three-point line in the WNBA, only giving 30% up to opponents from range, but they stay connected, right? And they disallow any easy catch-and-shoot opportunities for their opponents. Nice job by Van Loo to stay connected, much like we saw Jade Melvin do on Williams.
5 seconds, Carlton attacking, pull-up jumper, mid-range for her goes.
Air, of course, but you gotta know how to win. You know how to win by staying disciplined and keep the team first.
Van Loo drops it off to Edwards, gets that to drop.
Very nicely executed, Julie Van Loo carving and dissecting her way into the paint. Dropping off an easy pass.
Williams fouled on the play. They give that to Van Loo.
Julie Van Loo incredulously disagrees with that one. She was in the back pocket right there of Courtney Williams. She took a spill. We'll take a peek at it right here, just trying to wall her off. And she's just a little bit too close. I thought she had really good footwork right there, but she was to her body, right? She's quick enough to give a little space and then meet her to where she's going. And she just wrapped that left hand around her and got whistled for it. It's very tempting when you're close to touch players up like that. So give some space. You hear arms distance away all the time as a rule of thumb defensively, even with a player with the speed of Courtney Williams.
Williams gets both free throws. 74-69 lead now for Minnesota. Coming up on a minute to go as Sykes is whistled for a foul on Hines Allen.
A nice attack in the cross match there. See Brittany Sykes once again trying to get a piece of the paint with the switch that Aisha Hines Allen did defensively there.
Biggest lead of the ball game for Minnesota. Biggest lead either team has had has been 6. Sykes attacking, lays it up and in.
Yeah, get downhill and get the easy, high percentage shots. One possession game right here. Got to lock in defensively if you're the Mystics.
Cheryl Reeve would like a timeout here. Minnesota with...
And they have gotten into that lane.
After the timeout and the inbound, Williams with it, 10 on the shot clock. Williams still with it, 6 seconds now. Carlton out of bounds. They're going to say it will stay with Minnesota. They'll only have 3 seconds on the shot clock if they can get this in.
Yeah, solid discipline on the defensive end on that segment of this possession by the Mystics. See if they can do it again.
McBride to inbound. Converging on the loose ball. Atkins comes up with it. And Eric wants a timeout, but just a reset timeout, though, so teams can't actually huddle. But Eric will make subs. It'll be Dolson and Van Loo back into the ball game.
Now you put your dagger throwers on the floor, so it's tough to guard, right? Everybody on the court right now for the Mystics can drain a triple. So good luck. Pick your poison if you're Minnesota.
Sykes to inbound. It'll be Atkins, Dolson, Van Loo, and Samuelson on the floor. McBride on the inbound. Van Loo back to Sykes. Sykes turns, puts it up. Carlton comes up with the rebound. McBride with it now, and Samuelson has to foul.
I'm surprised that a 2 was taken there. And maybe they wanted a quick 2 and then try to come back,
defend,
and
maybe
get another
the steal.
Right.
14.3 to play here in the 4th. McBride at the line. An 88% free throw shooter. Makes it a 2-possession ball game and a 4-point lead for Minnesota. McBride calmly knocks them both down. And Eric Thibault will take a timeout this.
They could make up those 5 points.
Atkins to inbound. Sykes in the corner. Atkins the rebound. Van Loo will take. That one doesn't go. Hines Allen with the rebound for Minnesota. And a whistle and a foul called. As Atkins will pick it up, and Hines Allen will walk the length of the floor to the free throw line.
In Minnesota, they've done a good job on the glass. Washington had been out rebounding them early on, and 38-35 advantage on the glass by Minnesota. And Atkins, who was hot with those 10 points in the first half, just 2 points here in the second. So you could see that the Lynx try to take touches and opportunities away from Ariel Atkins. But someone else needed to step up offensively. 3 players in double-figure scoring, Sykes and Dolson.
The Mystics will let the clock run out as Minnesota will come in and get the 7-point win, 78-71.
Well, the 21 points off turnovers really stands out for me. There was a stretch where they scored in bunches off of live ball opportunities, forcing a timeout. But I just think for Washington, they're right there. They're right at it. They have a full deck now with Shakira Austin making her way back to the floor. So you live, you learn, you move on, but you got to take good care of the basketball. And that was one of the first things that Eric Thibault said. When we asked, what are the keys for this? He's like, we have to take good care of the ball. And they did in the first half. But in the second half, things changed. And that's why Minnesota is leaving here with a dub.
To your point, those 21 points off turnovers for Minnesota, Christie, came all in the second half for Minnesota, as they will come away with a 7-point win. West Hall, we send it to you now for the crossover.